Morning, everyone. Just woke up, came out to the greenhouse. Gonna show you guys what I did yesterday, out potting some of the seedlings I've been showing you that I grew from seed. I put some fresh fertilizer down when I out potted them. And be honest with you, the fertilizer I use doesn't smell that great in here. It's a strong smell of it this morning, especially in a greenhouse. It's gonna be like more contained. It's not really a secret, I use Hollytone on all my jaboticabas. Yeah, you don't need anything but Hollytone. So I probably feed them honestly, 4 times a year. And that might sound excessive, but it's not. They do need a lot of nutrients and stuff. So let's just turn around. I'm gonna show you guys some of the seedlings I potted and what's growing on. All right. So here's some of the little seedlings that I potted and fertilized. They came from these cells, right? So they were the bigger ones. I still got some of the smaller ones. When these ones get to this size, I take them out and I pot them. And this on top here that's sitting, that's the fertilizer. I put it on top. This just needs spread out a little bit. But yeah, these are all the seedlings. And then up here, got some. There's one. See, the reason I did it is because once you get them into these pots, this one was originally grown in this pot, and it's already starting to branch. And so it'll just get them growing a lot faster. Believe it or not, even when they're this size, the root, they have big tap roots on them. The roots are pretty big already. There's one this one looks different. The leaf shape is very oval, and the color is totally different. This one's definitely a white. So yeah, that's those guys. I potted up this white jaboticaba. Took it from 4-inch into here, and then I did some group plantings. I don't like to do this, but I'm running out of space. In here I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 reds, and I'll probably just grow them in here together, honestly. They'll just be like one big tree eventually, many years down the line, because I really don't have the space. I also did that with these white jaboticabas, just a group of 3 in this about 1.5 gallon pot, because I don't have the room to put them all into their own 1.5 gallons. I did it with some of them, like that one. That's got its own 1.5 gallon. So does that one right here. Needs staked up. It's so drooping down. But yeah, I just can't do that with all of them. So some of them I gotta have in. Here's my lizard. Let's see if we can get him to say good morning to him. It's right down here. See his tail? See his tail right there? It's a green knoll. And he loves it in here. He's been in here for about 2 years. He's kind of like the greenhouse pet. He's just chilling right now. Let me see if I can get him to come out. Touch his tail. He doesn't even care. He's still too cold to move. But that's the lizard in there. And then yeah, that's pretty much all of my new stuff I wanted to show you guys.
other than that, yeah, I'm just going to keep this video at 5 minutes, cut it off here. My low quad is doing some crazy branching, kind of taking up the whole like upper part of the greenhouse. I'm gonna maybe have to do some top working on it, to be honest. Just not sure what I want to do yet. There's some more seeds coming up that I'll plant out later. Pretty wet. But yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So they go from these cells to here. And then they go from here to here. And then they go from here to here, like a 1.5 gallon. And then they go from here to here. That's a 5. This is a 4.5 gallon or a 5 gallon. And then they go from there to here. This is a 10 gallon. Then they go from the 10 gallon, all my others to the bigger stuff, 20 gallon. They can go from this to anything. They can go from this to a 100 gallon pot. Once they get in that, they're ready to go. But yeah, all my bigger pots are out in the yard. I'm not going to take you out there. But yeah, kind of just showing you the sequence of it starts in a cell, and then you just keep moving it bigger and bigger and bigger until it gets to where you need it to be. Look at that little seed that never came up. Huh. Push it back in here, see if it comes up. Yeah, that's the thing though. You see these seeds that didn't come up? Alright, that one is a dud. Or that wasn't even a seed. But yeah, lots of these seeds that didn't come up yet. Like this one. It still has a good chance to come up. It just didn't come up yet. Because a jaboticaba or a lemon drop or rare fruit seed, see it's starting to come. They can take anywhere between 6 months to, gosh, I'd say a year. But it's like 6 months to 9 months, but I'd say 6 months to 12 months. They could literally take that long to even germinate, to even start coming up. So when you're planting these rare fruit seeds, be patient. Okay, I made that mistake the first time. I didn't see them coming up. I got worried. I changed things. I moved things. Leave things. Make sure they're watered. And be patient. Wait for them to come up. Okay? Takes a long time. There's no rush in the jungles of Brazil for them to come up. Okay? It's a perfect environment. They're never going to get frozen off. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. They are slow to germinate. So, yeah, that's why it's such a long process. That's why, to me, you know, like, to me, something like this is worth more than $15. But to everyone on the internet, you know, $15 will be a fair price for that. But you just don't put into account how much work went into moving it from waiting almost a year for it to be a seed, for it to actually be this, and then waiting another year for it to actually be a sellable size, like something like this. Okay? And then, you know, doing all that, it's a lot. So, you know, sometimes you get a nice person and be willing to pay like, you know, $25-$30 for this, or, you know, it's a labor of love is what I'm trying to say. This is a Grimmel right here. That's looking great. Let's pull it out. Gave it some fertilizer yesterday. It's a Grimmel that someone originally returned. They said they thought its trunk looked weak and curved. I mean, I could see what they were saying. I'm not going to judge, but to me, it's a great little plant. So I took it back. But yeah, gonna keep it short and sweet. I'll cut off the video now. Thanks everyone for watching.